Hey everyone, I'm Nick.
And I'm Tim.
Coming to you live from the States. Not so live on camera, on digital, on fun. And today we're continuing our fun series of March Guitar Madness.
Got it.
So, quick recap. If there's a trailer video, there's also a little intro video that talks about March Guitar Madness. It's basically my solution for acquiring far too many guitars in the last 12 to 18 months. I blame you, YouTube, because you've been a great enabler in me buying far too much shit. Just how it is. So what we're doing is we're pitting head-to-head. We're in round one, so there's 4 videos head-to-head. 2 guitars, at least in round one, that are sort of similar. And we're going to go through kind of the pluses and minuses of each one, show you what's up there. And then we're going to ask you to give your opinion on which one you think of this pair should go. Your motivations for choosing should be which is the lesser guitar, maybe. Which one has more money tied up? So my goals here are to A, put a little money back in the house vacation fund. Happy wife, happy life. B, my 40th's coming up and I'm going to buy myself a larger nice toy with some of the proceeds from it. So freeing up dough is also an important motivator here. So anyway, YouTube has a new vote feature, and we're going to use that at the end to have you give your input on which one you think should stay and go. So 2 guitars today. First one is one that if you've been to my videos, you probably know it. It's the Harley Benton E-35. It's an ES-335 copy. This is an early one, and these are discontinued, and it's actually a reasonably accurate copy. It has the old school Harley Benton headstock that, for you miscreants out there, can actually turn into looking like a Gibson headstock. 2 no-name pickups. This one, stop tail. I had a Bigsby on it for a while with a Towner DTB down tension bar. Put it back to its original state in case she ends up going out the door. But this one was hard to choose to put in there because she's
It's going up against this Michael Kelly.
So it's a Michael Kelly Hourglass Quilt Hollowbody.
Very interesting piece. Trying to get the glare off of it.
It's got that
it's pretty cool, the quilted part. It's got some funky F-holes here, if you're into that kind of thing. Really nice neck. And with these perloid inlays over some type of ivory.
Yeah, it's like the diver down symbol, but like with perloid with some. I think that's a abalone kind of.
I like the tailpiece on it. It's just cool.
So if you want to see more on the E-35, watch the E-35 video I got when I got it. Basic thing is, for the money that I got this for, it was $130 about a year ago. It was a great deal. Put a Bigsby on it. I had a lot of fun with it. We'll give a little more attention to the Michael Kelly because I don't think we've done a full video on it. And I love the Michael Kelly Hourglass regular thin body one. It's a slightly larger version of a Les Paul DC shape. This takes that and makes it even bigger. But they made some weird decisions. It's rather thick. It's like 3.5 inches thick.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a bound neck, which you would think on like a jazzy type thing, you'd bind the neck out of it.
Almost looks like a something you'd see on a Strat, like this maple back.
Super maple, and it's a weird combination of things. When it first came out, like early 2000s, I was like, oh, I want that. And then I looked at it and I talked myself out of it. And then late night, that one became available. I overpaid a little bit for it. And then I got it and I was like, oh, right, there's a bunch of things about this that I kind of wasn't psyched about. But I didn't have a humbucker-equipped Hollowbody. And it's a full hollow. So it's kind of stayed in the collection. And yet I didn't really play it or really done much with it.
It's Korean made, which for some people, I think Korea is considered a bit more quality over.
And it's built
Chinese
really well.
Stuff. Yeah.
I mean, like this, the Harley Benton is this particular Benton is one of my better Bentons. Build quality, she's nice. She came out, no surprises. But that blows it away because it's a really, really nice Korean built one.
If you're into simplicity, which I am, this is kind of cool. Master tone, master volume. You know, your toggle switch conveniently located between both. But This guitar might have a wider range of tones with the additional volume and tone controls. Because it just depends on what you're into. Jazz?
No, but it's that butter. That's its wheelhouse. But what's funny though is it can still play.
It can get kind of nasty too. She's a beast.
She's very versatile and she's gorgeous. I was gonna put a Bigsby on her, but because I didn't fall into deep love, I figured I wouldn't make her tattoo my name on her like on my other guitars I put Bigsby's on. But she's cool and you know, to contrast, what I like about this guy is that she barks, she growls, and she does that like aggressive semi-hollow thing that like a Les Paul gets there, but it kind of adds too much to it, and a Strat struggles to get there, like you can with a hot Strat. What it doesn't have is the warmest of neck pickups, and I think the bridge pickup on this is a lot of fun, but the neck pickup kind of shows a little of the cheap ceramic import.
Which replacement pickups would fix? Maybe a little touch of reverb might help.
Yeah, and if you go...
No, give him some bridge just to see the... Pickup to middle, it just seems almost the same. Like it's not as expressive.
Yeah, it's
not as wide and expressive. But for $130, there's a lot of money left over to drop some better pickups into it.
It's not a bad deal, and she'll go up if she's chosen. All guitars will get listed probably on Reverb unless somebody reaches out ahead of time. This was the guitar already that has the most people saying, "Hey, if you ever move that one, let me know." Like I already had a few people anyway, reach out and say, "Hey, this is one." And I think part of it is because it's still an ES335 copy. It's an inexpensive, well put together. They don't make it anymore. There'll be a lot of demand, I think, to sell it, which is something to take into kind of effect.
Well, a lot of this has to do with the demographic of the buyer.
Yep.
You and I being different sort of dudes, you're more of a tinkerer. You like to see what's going on under the hood. You don't mind taking things apart and whatnot, whereas I kind of like to just be handed something and be like, I like this the way it is.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to go and do pickup swaps and stuff, chances are I'm going to have to bring it to a tech. So that just brings the price up.
You minimum doubled the price of what you paid if you want to change something out.
Well, at the end of the day, it's like you're buying a cheaper guitar, but then you have to buy the pickups, pay the tech, get the setup, and in the end, maybe you'd have been better off just getting something that costs a little more as slightly better pickup. It's sort of a wash.
And now for that one, do you see that one as one that doesn't need anything? From a pickup tone, that kind of stuff?
Well, I didn't run through the whole thing. We heard the neck, which is girthy, ballsy, deep. Now here's your middle. It's cool. It's all there. Maybe the bridge pickup's a little not weak, but
it might even be something where you have to maybe pick it up a little bit, raise it, something like that. You get
and
more.
You can see that this is way off the strings.
Yeah,
but it still seems pretty powerful. Bridge pickup it's fine, but it doesn't really.
You might need to push it a little harder.
Doesn't grab you by the lapels, you know.
Should be noted too. So Tim's rig right now is a Princeton Reverb with a Joyo American sound, which is really a Fender overdrive pedal. And then mine is my Fez, which is a Fender Blackface Clean. And then the Dirty is like a Dumble overdrive special circuit with mainly EHX Soul Food and a little bit of Ronin overdrive with it too. So final thoughts on these two. That one will probably sell for somewhere between $275 and $325 if it's going to be sold. This one would probably sell for used, probably about $150, I think is what I have into it. I'm not going to go much over that. So it's kind of where they're sitting there. That's probably a little harder sell of the two because Michael Kelly's for some reason have dookie resale value, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of them. This at least is a built-in market of people on the channel, and which is always cool. But for the most part, I think Harley Benton also is sort of a hard sell, but where it wins is this one particularly, shape and value. So anywho, March Guitar Madness. Michael Kelly, Hourglass, Quilt, Hollowbody, Harley Benton, E-35. Which one stays? Which one goes? Tim, if you had to choose, which one would you stay?
For me, aesthetically, I don't know. I think if this maybe were a different color that really bring out the when you're going gray to black,
it's subtle.
You know, if you had maybe something that jumped out at you with the classic F-hole, I'd be a lot more interested in this.
If you were Johnny Cash and you wanted to show off, this would be your guitar.
Because
it's black, but a little bit of bling.
None more black.
Yes, exactly.
As Nigel says.
Yes.
The answer is none more black. You like, if you're into maybe like this, kind of looks like a goth thing, doesn't it?
It's got that, but it's got a little bit of just that. Like, if you're jazzy and you want to just lay back and not be like, hey, look at me. But still have a little subtlety. It's nice.
I like these. Are these recessed or something? They sit nicely.
Yeah, there's a little bit of they. Michael Kelly tends to try to recess their knobs.
The headstock is cool too. It's a great guitar.
I just didn't bond with it.
Yeah.
And this guy I like, but you know what? To be honest, I put a Bigsby on it. I played it with a little bit, but my attentions have been elsewhere. And I think this one would be appreciated by more people than me. Like I feel guilty not playing this one as much. It's Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
It's just Chuck. Yeah. You know, like that's it. That's the look. They nailed that perfectly. A bound dot neck cherry. It's a cool guitar.
Simple yet classic.
So, anywho, and the reason why I'm actually willing to sell this, I have an HB35, that tobacco burst that I don't ever play. Or between the two of them, you know, I basically have that. And eventually, I'm going to buy a 335. Let's be honest here. And so this would get probably punted then anyway.
You can smell it with turning 40.
Yeah, well, it's what really I'm going to buy preview, a 1976 3 pickup, black, Les Paul custom with a whole lot of buckle rash and a whole lot of mojo to it with a Bigsby on it. And they're like $3,000. So I got to start moving some crap if I'm going to get there. Anyway, as always, I've been Nick.
And I'm Tim.
We've got issues. Take care, folks.
See ya.